Good Friday morning to everybody. We are here at Wilder Web on Whidbey Island. Conti is home, thank God. It makes a big difference for me when you're here doing this. It does.
Well, it makes a big difference that you're bossing me around.
That's a good relationship. All right, so here we are today, and we're gonna do Yoga Nidra at the end of class today. So we will move, we'll do some flow today. And focus and emphasis on the shoulder blades, the rhomboids, that whole region. So opening both the front of the chest, but the back of the shoulder blades and the upper back. When we talk about heart openers or heart chakra, that word heart openers is used so much in yoga. I would love to emphasize today that the heart chakra is as much in the back body as it is in the front body. So when we open up that back body, that shoulder blade, that upper back region, mid back region, that can also have an energetic signature. And the energetic signature is often unresolved grief. And so, I don't know if you've ever been in a yoga class and all of a sudden you've stayed in a position long enough. Usually it's like pigeon or something when we've slowed down. And you feel weepy. You just feel like you don't know why you're weepy, but you're weepy. And the mind likes to make a story about it, but often it's really physical. It's the energetic release of unresolved grief. And I just finished, and Kanti, you'll have to start, an incredible audible book called The Wild Edge of Sorrow, The Wild Edge of Sorrow. And if you haven't listened to that, it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to look up the author right now. It's by Francis Weller and Michael Lerner. Francis Weller, Wild Edge of Sorrow. As a collective, as a society, we hold so much grief and we have no real rituals or practices that allow us to express grief. And so that has been a really wonderful listen for me, or read, just to tune into the energy that we all really hold. And we can have our personal griefs, but also our collective grief is real. And this was written, of course, before the time of COVID. I think that our collective grief has gotten so much more amplified in the last 2 years. So I say all this just as kind of a precursor for this practice, that when we start moving energy around the heart chakra, especially the back of the heart, that things can arise for you, emotions, narratives, or even just physical sensations that want an emotional expression. And all of that, I welcome you to hold in whatever way feels safe enough for you to do so. If that means you want to pause in the physical practice and just breathe, or come over onto your back, if you feel any sense of wanting to cry or just be still, please honor that. Yeah. We'll ground ourselves for a few moments here on this land. Kanti and I are on the land of the Tulalip tribe, which is a kind of a coming together of several tribes on Whidbey Island. In Seattle, of course, the Duwamish tribe. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, you might acknowledge the First Nations people of the land you're on. Just take a few breaths into the recognition that here we are on this incredible land that's wildly different from season to season, from month to month. Yet the cycles of birth, growth, and death and rebirth continually happen. And we too, in these earth bodies, are in these cycles of birth, growth, death, rebirth, in small ways all throughout our life. We birth a project, or we birth a child, We birth a relationship. We birth a practice. It has its life. There's generally a falling away so something else can rise. When we come into the recognition and acknowledgement of that, it can be profound as an anchor during the times of transition and change. So we'll start this morning with the Gayatri mantra. And this is a mantra to both the masculine and the feminine. It's a mantra that blesses our intellect and honors the light and the effulgence of the sun. Om Bhurrbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurrbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurrbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. May this practice help to ground us and center us and settle our nervous system so that we can show up in a good way for the work and the play that we do in this world. Come to standing at the top of the mat, and if you're following me along on Spotify, the playlist today is You Can't Hold Me Down. And we'll push play in 3, 2, 1. Push play. And there at the top of your mat, ground yourselves best you can. Get this camera angle just right. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Perfect. Exhale, fold forward over your leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So we're going to do that twice more, just like that. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow again. Rise all the way to stand. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow again. Inhale, rise all the way up. This time, cactus-like your arms. Nice. Now interlace the hands behind your back. Try not to lock your elbows and keep lifting your heart up. You might heel toe your feet a little bit wider. Forward fold and let your arms, maybe they don't rinse out much, especially if the elbows bend. See in your body what's true. Nod your head yes, nod your head no. You might bend one knee and then the other. Swaying side to side. Release your hands, my dears. Frame your foot. Halfway lift. And step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lift your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten your right leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend that knee. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And then kind of thread that arm through, come to the long edge of your mat and go side to side for Skandasana. So toes point out, knees point out. You're flowing as one knee bends, the opposite leg straightens. You can be up high, you can be down low, you can walk your fingers on the earth, whatever feels useful here at the beginning of practice. Next time you're facing the back of your mat, spin everything that direction, framing that right foot, dip the hips, bend the knee, lift your heart, breathe in. Exhale, straighten that leg. Stay for a big inhale. Bend your knee. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Deep breath in. This time, frame the front foot and come to plank. Now, plank can always be with your knees down. You're going to hold plank. My awareness suggestion is at the back of the heart, those rhomboids and shoulder blades. Can you push into the earth enough, whether knees are up or down, to feel almost a cat back? And then look forward and allow yourself to soften there. Oh, beautiful, Kanti. Yes. And so there's an awareness of the breath rising that area up right at the back of the heart on the inhale, and then a softening at the back of the heart on exhale. So we're going to hold 5 more breaths. Knees can be down, right? Knees can be down. Breathing, noticing there's a rise and fall at the back of the heart. We're curious about that. Come onto your left side. Left knee can be down. You could stagger your feet. You could stack your feet. We won't lift the top leg yet, keeping everything kind of contained, thinking of boundaries, strength, stability, clarity. Back to plank. And a puff up behind the heart and then let it soften. Beautiful. Curious about the subtle movement there at the back of the heart. Come on to the right side. Your right knee could be down. You could stagger your feet or stack them. Nice. Feeling into the alignment of the hips. Top hip tends to want to move back. Beautiful. Coming back to plank. All of these series of plank and side plank are fortification, edification for the heart chakra and our boundaries. Shift forward onto your toes, lower all the way down to the earth. Low cobra. So here in low cobra, we're going to take about 5 breaths, just feeling the back of the heart. The shoulder blades come toward each other. Even a gentle drawing in of the belly and the core muscles here. And then maybe you lift your hands. Take another deep breath in. And then down dog, downward facing dog. Left knee lifts. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest, or nose. Hover forward. Lift the leg back up. Take the left leg across the body toward the right arm. Lift the leg up. Take it toward your left arm. Lift the leg up. Step the foot forward between the hands. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend that knee. Lift your left arm up. Take a deep breath in. And then kind of thread it through Skandasana side to side. And just feeling into your own flow here, how much of a bend in the knees feels appropriate to you. Next time you're facing forward, frame that right foot. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend your knee. Reach your right arm up to the sky, big breath in. Plank pose. So again, find a softening at the back of the heart. Get curious about how the breath expands and contracts the space at the back of the heart. Come on to your left side, side plank. Keep everything stacked or staggered. Back to plank. Onto your right side, side plank. Back to plank. Shift forward onto your toes, lower slowly to the earth. Cobra pose. Few breaths here in low cobra. Maybe lifting your hands or having them very lightly to the earth. And your next exhale back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in together. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, cactus like the arms, shine the heart up. Send the hips a bit forward. Interlace the fingers behind your back the unusual way. The other thumb is on top. Heel toe the feet a little wider. Lift the heart up. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, let the arms rinse out a little or a lot. You might nod your head yes. You might nod your head no. Release your hands, halfway lift, inhale. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Come all the way up to crescent lunge. Inhale here. Twist high, left arm in front. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Bending that right knee over the ankle. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Star pose, breathe in. Goddess, breathe out. Lift your right heel. Notice. Place the right heel down. Lift your left heel. Notice. Place that heel down. Lift both heels, notice. Both heels down, straighten your legs, star inhale. Warrior two toward the back of the mat. Deep breath in, long breath out. Pivot your back toes, crescent lunge, nice. Inhale here, draw your ribs in. Twist high, right arm in front. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, arms up, back to center. Frame that left foot side plank on the right. If you want to, you can lift that top leg. Stay for a deep breath in. If you want to, you can keep that leg lifted for chaturanga. Inhale to our first up dog or cobra, whatever feels useful. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest or nose. Lift the leg. Take it toward your left arm. Lift the leg. Take it toward your right arm. Lift the leg. Step forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist, left arm in front. Stay for an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, center. Warrior two. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Lift your left heel, inhale. Place it down. Lift your right heel, inhale. Place it down. Lift both heels. Place them down. Star. Warrior two toward the front. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Pivot your back toes, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Twist high, right arm in front. Stay for an inhale. Stay for your exhale. Come back to center, inhale. Frame the left foot, side plank on the right. You might lift that left leg. Deep breath in. You might keep the leg lifted for chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. So we're going to start with kind of a traditional flow, a little bit faster. Surya Namaskara A, Surya Namaskara B. Remember, these can be modified. Every time I say chaturanga, you could skip that. You could hold plank. You could do it with your knees down. You could do cow or cat, or just simply step back to down dog for more breaths. When you're ready, walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Palms to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Deep breath in. Cobra or up dog. Long breath out, down dog. Stay for a round of breath. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Palms to the heart. One more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up, inhale. Palms to the heart. Chair pose. Breathe in here. Fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift on your inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Turn your back heel down, warrior one. Right arm goes up and left arm goes forward. Really reaching that left arm forward. Feel the left ribs shine forward. And then both arms reach up, the shoulders go down. Inhale here. Cactus like your arms, shine your heart up. Nice. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, chaturanga. You might float your right leg. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior one, right arm reaches forward, left arm is high. We reach through the right side to feel the right ribs draw forward. Then right arm goes up, inhale. Cactus like your arms, shine the heart up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chaturanga, you might float your left leg. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So down dog could also be child's pose. When you're ready, walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Stand up, mountain pose. Utkatasana, chair pose. Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward. Virabhadrasana. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Walk or hop to the top. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Utkatasana. Stand up, Tadasana. Deep breath in, long breath out. 3 more. Chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana, warrior 1. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, a few breaths here. Walk or hop, top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Stand up straight and strong. Utkatasana, chair pose. Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana, warrior. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Adho Mukha, down dog. Left foot, Virabhadrasana, warrior. Inhale. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay, breathe. Notice the energy behind the heart. Walk or hop top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Stand up. mountain pose. This next one, last one, we're gonna hold chair pose 5 breaths. Try to notice the area behind your heart. Notice if it's in more of a cow shape or more of a cat shape. Notice if it's neutral. Notice what energy is present there. Forward fold. Notice your upper back, your shoulder blades, let your head go. Is there more of a cow shape? Is there more of a cat shape? Halfway lift, how about now? More of a cow shape, neutral, cat shape. Chaturanga, how about now? Yeah, what is happening behind the heart in Chaturanga? Cobra or up dog, how about now? Downward facing dog. Step that right foot forward. Warrior 1, we're gonna stay here and then cactus the arms, shine the heart up. Now notice behind the heart here and keep kind of your same position, but just lift the arms. And notice behind the heart. Take a deep breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, step that left foot forward, warrior 1, pause. Inhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart, feel behind the heart with your arms in this position. And then same thing, except lift the arms up and notice what changes behind the heart, if anything. Inhale here, Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And then in down dog, 5 breaths. Notice the back of the heart. What are you feeling? Physically, but also the space for the emotional or just the energetic. Doesn't even have to have a narrative or an emotion, just the energetic signature. What is happening there? Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Take time here to grab opposite elbows and just notice that. Notice what goes behind the heart. When just this little extra weight from your hands on your elbows helps to usually elongate the spine right there at the back of the heart. Do you feel it? And then what if you interlace the fingers behind your head and it helps the neck have even more length, and maybe you feel something happening there behind the heart. And be willing to get curious about subtle sensation instead of trying to make it big. Like I know for me, I would probably be pulling, trying to notice sensation. Sensation doesn't have to be big to be potent. In fact, it can be even more potent the more subtle it is. Release your hands, set your feet, chair pose. And stand up straight and strong. Mountain, take a deep breath in, long breath out. All right, my dears, lift your right knee up and fly your right leg to airplane. So arms are out to the sides. We have kind of that up dog back happening. And from here, you're going to try to open to half moon. Try to open to half moon. Nice. So that top leg can really be an ally. Yes, lifting and feeling the energy that rises through that top leg. And then as gracefully, as gently as possible, landing warrior 2. Nice. Inhale to exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle here, half or full bind, half or full bind. So we're opening the shoulders in a different way. Spinning that heart and torso up. Nice. And so you might actually allow your left ear to go towards your left shoulder here and stretch open the right side of the neck. So we can have it kind of hang. Yeah. Nice. And just breathe into that and see how that feels as the shoulders are stacked, as the hips are stacked. Now, this is really challenging, right? So it might not work out, and that's okay too. From here, with whatever bind you have, you're going to look down, see if you can come back to half moon with the bind. Great. Take a deep breath in. Release your hands. Reach them high to low. Airplane. Deep breath in. Draw that knee all the way up to your chest. So good. And then both feet to the floor. Shoo! Challenge, challenge. Lots of challenge on our balance, on our focus. Really crazy, really challenging. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. However that worked out, great. Applaud it. Yeah. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left leg flies back to airplane. And then we'll open to half moon. And let that top leg be active, that left leg super active. Yes, great. And then as graceful as possible, landing to warrior two. Good. Inhale, exalted warrior. Side angle with a half bind or a full bind. So we're really feeling into the shoulder openers here. And what we're asking of the back of the heart here in a half bind or full bind. Yeah. And like Kanti, it might be different from side to side. So you might have a different variation on this side. We're going to look down, challenging. With the half or full bind, come back to half moon. Nice. Yep. Awesome. And then release your hands, reach high to low. Big inhale. Airplane. Ooh, left knee up to the chest, stand up. So good. Both feet right on Mother Earth. Nice work. Chair pose. Heels up, hands back, heart forward. Up dog the back. Good. And then stand up, arms straight, legs straight, heels up, releve. Feet to the earth, lift your right knee up. Inhale, fly your right leg back. Airplane, inhale here. Half moon. Inhale here. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Half bind or full bind. This time, bird of paradise, stepping that right foot forward. You can have the half bind or the full bind as you come up with your left leg. Try to feel rooted through the right leg, the standing leg, and then chest and heart opening and awareness at the back of the heart. Then maybe straighten the left leg. That's a big maybe. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Now bend that left knee, place the left foot back, try to come to a bound half moon from this angle. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Release your hands high to low. Airplane, inhale. Right knee up to the chest, stand up. Big breath in. Both feet to the earth. Whoo-wee. Chair pose, inhale. Heels up, hands back, heart forward, drinking bird. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, rise up, legs straight, arms straight, heels up, feet to the earth. Lift your left knee up to your chest. Inhale, fly that left leg back, arms out to the sides, airplane. Open yourself, half moon. Take a deep breath in, lift that top leg. Land, warrior two. Good. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle, half bind or full bind. Spin the heart up and then step that left foot forward. Bird of paradise, root left as you rise with that right leg. Focus on stability through the standing leg first, then awareness of the shoulders and heart, nice. And then maybe straightening that right leg. Deep breath in. On the exhale, bend that right knee, place the right foot back to the earth. See if maybe you can come to a bound half moon from this position. So good. Gorgeous. Open high to low with your hands. Big breath in. Airplane. Shoo. Inhale, left knee comes up to the chest. Woo-wee. Both feet to the earth. That's strong. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. All right, chair pose. Palms to your heart. Twist to your right. Now I want to implore you to twist in a way that feels sustainable for your back. So that might mean your elbow, your left elbow's between your knees where you're hooking onto that left inner thigh. Maybe the left elbow goes to the outside of the right knee and that feels well and good. Maybe it's not the elbow, maybe it's the forearm or even the wrist. Yeah. From here, can you open your arms high to low? Maybe side crow. And Kanti, I'm going to challenge you if you go to side crow. Okay, great. Stay right where you are. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. So whether you've come to side crow or you're staying in twisted chair, both of them really challenging, right? Fold forward over your legs. Shh. Chair pose. Palms to the heart, twist to the left. You might have your right elbow between your knees. You might have your right elbow to the outside of that left knee, but it might be the right wrist. Yeah. So something that's sustainable for your back. Notice your upper back here and maybe open your arms high to low. So you might stay right here. Beautiful twisted chair, so challenging. Or you might go to side crow. Either way, notice what's happening in the back of the heart. Let your awareness be there. Let your breath be there. One more big inhale. Fold forward over your legs. Let your head go. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Down dog your way. Right leg lifts. This time, bend the knee, spin the hip open, and maybe you come to wild thing or you flip your dog where both knees are bent and both feet are flat. So Kanti is doing the variation that I actually prefer for the shoulders, which is more of a side plank. Yeah. And then the heart spins up. You might hold your own head with that top arm, that right arm. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Slowly come back. The right leg goes high to the sky. Stay here. Just notice. Notice your breath. Notice the back of your heart. On your next exhale, draw that right leg across the body. Straighten the leg, thread it through. The back heel goes down. Another variation of side plank. So shoulder stacked over wrist. The right leg could be up or it could be down on the ground, and then you can kind of lean back. So both of them can be this expression of sending the heart up toward the sky. That left hand comes down, the right leg goes up. Big breath in, let yourself just be here. Step that foot forward and then bring the left knee to the earth so it's a low lunge. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Lengthen the back of your neck and really tuck your tail under. And then start to lean back into your hands. Let the elbows open the best they can. Let the heart go up the best you can. With your tail tucked, send the hips forward. Nice. Yeah. Really good. Could you keep your body position and just reach your arms up? What happens to the back of the heart? Nice. And then twist high so that left arm comes in front. And then see if maybe you can hook your left tricep outside that right knee. Push the knee into the tricep into the knee, reach the right arm up, tuck your back toes under. From here with this arm position, can you lift that back knee? Nice. Straighten the leg. Good. Yes. Really good. Draw your right hip back. Could you gaze up? Beautiful. Frame that front foot, straighten just the front leg, flex through that foot, toes up toward the sky. Place the right foot to the earth, lift the left leg to the sky, standing splits. Maybe one or both of your hands comes behind that calf. Energy running through that left foot. Great, my dears. Can you release and halfway lift? Draw your left knee in toward your nose so the hands can be on the floor. Yep, perfect. Inhale, lengthen that left leg out. Draw the knee in toward your nose. One more time. Inhale, lengthen out. Draw it in toward your nose. Now, inhale, lengthen out. Shiva squat. So that left knee comes behind the right. Palms might come to the heart. Beautiful, Kanti. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen out. So maybe chaturanga, you can kick that left leg up and land in chaturanga or back to down dog, or you could just step back. I know, always the lightest people. Deep breath in, long breath out. Okay, so that was a lot on that one side. Notice what happened to the back of the heart. Where is your awareness? Left leg lifts. Bend the knee and spin the hip open. You might stay or you might flip your dog. So that could be both knees are bent like bridge. I prefer this one. Wild thing, it's often known as you might grab your own head with that top arm so you can spin the heart up with some support. Yeah. When you're ready, slowly come back. Lift that left leg up and just pause there. Notice. And then let that left leg come across the body, straighten, thread it through, and either have it up, so that's very strengthening, or down, and then you can lean back, and that's kind of more of that opening. Yeah, beautiful. It would be weird to grab the head here, wouldn't it? Or would it be possible? Okay, we'll do that next time. Come back, both hands down, that left leg is up. You kind of position yourself, a lot of pivoting happening. And then step that foot forward and bring your right knee down. So low lunge. Nice. Interlace the fingers behind the head, lengthen the neck, and tuck your tail. Start by leaning back. So it's really such a back bend, yeah? And then as the tail is tucked, you might start to send the hips forward. So we try very much these days in the yoga world to not dump into our joints, because there was so much exploitation of our flexibility for so many years in yoga that so many of us are broken. So trying to keep that boundary. Yeah. Wonderful. Just same with your body, reach your arms up. Gorgeous. Deep breath in. Twist high, right arm in front. And then you might bring that right elbow outside the left knee. Maybe it's not the elbow, maybe it's the forearm, and then the arms are high to low. So this is a challenging position to tuck your back toes under and lift that back knee up. Yeah, good. And then you might gaze up, which makes it more challenging. So there's all these subtle little things that we can do in our asana practice to challenge ourselves. It doesn't mean we have to dump more into our joints. Yeah. Wonderful. Frame that foot, straighten the leg, flex the toes up toward the sky. And then place the left foot down and lift the right leg up. So standing switch, which is another form of Hanuman, but this one requires more muscle strength and less dumping into our joints. Yeah. So trying to have the muscles remain flexible while the joints remain stable is the goal. So we're going to halfway lift. Your hands can be on the floor or a block. Lengthen out the spine. Draw your right knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, gather in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, gather in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Shiva squat. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen out. And then here's that maybe there's a kick up and back to chaturanga or back to down dog. You got it. Great. All right, my dears. So on to some more hip openers. Right leg goes high, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Left knee comes to the earth. Right hand, right thigh, look over your right shoulder. Bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand for the left foot. Kick the foot into the hand and notice the back of your heart here. So more of a cow shape, right? More of a back bend. Notice what's happening at the back of the heart. And then squaring the shoulders toward the earth, allowing more of a cat shape to the back. Draw the heel in toward the booty and send the hips forward. So, of course, you're going to feel your left quad, right? That's probably where your awareness instantly goes. Can there still be some awareness at the back of the heart? What is happening there? Nice. So release that foot. Come onto your forearms if you're able to. And let your right knee now open to the right. You might hard flex that right foot. You might shift to the pinky toe edge side of that foot. Some of you might tuck your toes under and lift the left knee up. That's really good for those of us who are over bendy. Yeah, if you are not over bendy and you're relatively pretty energetic in your hips already, you might keep that knee down and allow that right knee to open. Five more breaths in lizard pose. You're going to make your way back to down dog. So however that feels useful to get there. Yeah. Yeah, hands and knees is a good way. All right, about 5 breaths here now, kind of feeling side to side what just happened. Left leg lifts, left foot steps to the outside of left hand, right knee to earth. Left hand to left thigh, look over the left shoulder. And then perhaps bending that right knee, reaching back with left hand for right foot, kick foot into the hand, send the heart forward and up. Notice the back bend, breathe into the back of the heart. And then square the shoulders toward the earth, draw the heel toward the booty. And of course, you'll feel your right quad, but can you also have awareness of the back of the heart? And maybe it could puff up a little bit like cat. Yeah. So notice if you puff up like that and you still tuck your tail and you still have hold of your foot, like there's a lot happening there. Release the foot if you have it. Yeah. Come onto your forearms if you're able. Let your left knee open to the left. You might lift your right knee up and push through the heel, which is kind of more of an active version of lizard. Really good for those of us with lots of flexibility. Knee down, hips toward the earth, left knee opening is really a good space for those that are already pretty energetic in the hips and could use some flexibility. So I know it can be kind of tricky getting back to down dog from this position. So however you want to do that for your body, hands and knees is a good way. Right leg lifts. Pigeon pose, pigeon pose. So if pigeon is not in your practice today because your knee is talking about it and it's not saying such nice things, thread the needle is a good variation, which is basically on your back with a figure 4, right ankle, left knee. Wherever you are, breathe, feel, notice. So my invitation, whether you're in pigeon, double pigeon, thread the needle, is notice the area behind the heart, between the shoulder blades, and breathe there. If you're upright in pigeon, notice it there. If you lower in pigeon, notice it there. How does it change? What's happening? So one thing about sustaining a yoga practice over 20, 30 years, like many of us have, is that your body changes and you have that gift of certain poses that I absolutely loved, I can't even do now. Certain poses that I could not do couldn't tolerate for 1 minute, I could really get into now and stay for a while. So there's a gift in how our body changes and how the practice can adapt to our body. The gift that doesn't feel like a gift is we get to watch our ego and what our ego says about it. And I know for me, I've often felt some kind of way about my practice changing or my body gaining weight, my body having certain injuries. And you hate to think you have to fall hard on the ice to really honor your body and respect your body and be grateful for your body. But that is another thing that's recently happened for me, is that I fell hard on the ice and I didn't break anything, and I could have easily. And I'm grateful for this big, strong body. So when our practice changes and poses feel different, what is our response? Could our knee-jerk reaction be gratitude? What if that was true? Our knee-jerk reaction. Oh my goodness, this doesn't feel good in my body. Oh, I'm grateful. Let me change it. Oh, this feels really good in my body. Boy, it's really different, this pigeon pose. Gratitude. This pose feels the same as it has for the past 10 years. Nothing has changed. Gratitude. What if that were true? What would that change in our life? When you're ready, my dears, switching sides in a way that feels useful. So wherever you are in your physical body, notice the back of your heart. So on a neurobiological level, gratitude conditions the brain to filter out negative thoughts, making it easier to focus on positive ones. It strengthens the neural pathways that reinforce connection between gratitude and good health. Oh, left hip. I'm grateful for you.
Gratitude is always just 1 degree above acceptance. So if we find ourselves in a challenging place, we bring in that gratitude and it can bring us that middle point of acceptance. It's useful.
Mhm. When you're ready, my dears, coming to your back, so you can go back through down dog if that feels useful, or you can just roll on over. Mhm. And then you come onto your back, drawing your knees into your chest. Doing a few little knee circles one direction and a few the other. And twisting to the right. Coming back to center. Twisting to the left. Back to center. Baby pose, you might rock side to side. As you rock side to side in happy baby, you might feel the area behind you. Draw the soles of the feet together, interlace the fingers behind your feet or around your feet, if you can reach them. Rocking side to side, feeling that space behind the heart. And then coming to rest for Yoga Nidra. So it will be a short one today, but make yourself really comfortable. And warm enough. And feeling your body relaxing on the earth, cradled by the earth. Feeling yourself heavy, as if you're sinking, that you feel the full weight of gravity. At the same time, begin to feel a lightness, an effortless lightness, like you could float up to the sky. At once feeling both heavy and light. And draw to mind your sankalpa, your sacred intention, your heart's desire. And if you're not working with a sankalpa, you might think of a word that resonates for you, like peace or love. And simply put the words I am or I choose in front of love or peace or forgiveness, whatever resonates for you. And we'll repeat our sankalpas 3 times now. And allow your awareness to come to the parts of the body that I name. You might imagine placing a light in each of the parts of the body. The crown of your head, the space between your eyebrows, your throat, the center of your chest, your right shoulder, your right elbow, the palm of your right hand, the center of your chest, your left shoulder, your left elbow, the palm of your left hand, the center of your chest, the space between your shoulder blades, just below your navel, your pelvis, the tip of your tail, the right hip, the right knee, the sole of the right foot, the tip of your tail, the left hip, the left knee, the sole of the left foot, the tip of your tail, your sacrum, the space just below the navel, the back of your heart, your right shoulder blade, your right elbow, the back of your right hand, the space behind your heart, your left shoulder blade, your left elbow, the back of your left hand, the space behind your heart, the space behind your heart. The space behind your heart. Notice the rise and fall of your breath in the navel and chest. Follow your breath as I count backwards. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the space behind your heart. Feel the space in front of your heart. Feel the space within your heart. And repeat your Sankalpa 3 times. And so it is. This short practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Coming onto your left side for a couple deep breaths. Was that your elbow? We'll rise back to a seat. And our palms will gather in some shape at our heart. So I don't think the people heard you. Maybe I'll pass the mic. What were you saying about gratitude?
Just what was coming forth for me as you were bringing in this gratitude practice and this memory of on the energetic chart, when we're in our lower frequencies, when we're in resistance or pain, truly, if we just bring in, insert, recognize, remember the gratitude, it's just one level above acceptance. And so if we bring in that recognition, we can settle back into that acceptance and come into a deeper state of self-love and the ability to kind of shift things. So
You can keep them.
oh, hi, testing.
In the spirit of peace,
We say
we say
shanti.
Shanti.
Shalom, salam, amani, maluhia, irini, shiakan, jam, pache, paz.
In the spirit of our collective liberation, we say
Ashe, amin, amen. Blessed be, kapu aloha, in Lakesh, satnam, namaste, matakuyasan, Black Lives Matter.